review. Let's go. It's the Brew review. Let's go. It's the Brew review. Everybody get your hands up for the Brew review. Come on everybody, let's dip it on back. Body, head, and cap, show me what you got on that tap. Cause it's K-Dog and Mr. GMC. Everybody here knows that it's BYOB. Tell me how it tastes, tell me how it smells. Is it that old bud or that Yingling hell? But it's time to get it started, so we started off right. It's the Brew review, so we gonna party all night. Let's go. It's the Brew review. Let's go. It's the Brew review. Let's go. It's the Brew review. Everybody get your hands up for the Brew review.
Alright, what's going on, guys and gals? And we are back for another fine edition of the Brew review. And this week we have Blue Toad making a return.
Toad!
Yeah, so we got Cranny back in the background again.
Cranny!
Yeah, joining us for the season. So what we have is Toadally Hard Cider tea.
You said hard.
Yes, I did.
No, he said totally hard.
Yeah, totally.
Blue totally.
Totally radical.
I think that Toad has blue balls, but anyway, getting to the point, it was established in 2015, and once again, American flag. I believe it was still brewed in New York.
No, it's Virginia.
Or New York.
Brewed in Virginia, but probably distributed in through
Random
New York.
thought. Some versions of the Ninja Turtles look like toads.
True.
Didn't they have the killer toads?
Battle toads?
No, it wasn't.
So, again, we got the dry scale, and what is this one?
Like Genghis Khan or
This
Genghis
one's
Frog?
this one comes up as semi-sweet.
Anyway.
So it's saying it's not a dry beer.
It's not as. It shouldn't be as dry as that other one we tried.
I will put a link to the other Blue Toad down below that
Now,
we just did a couple weeks ago.
This one intrigued me because it's not just a hard cider. It's a tea. I don't know if you mentioned that.
You still said hard.
I did. It's a totally hard cider tea. The fuck is that?
It's totally a tea.
Our totally tea seasonal cider.
Was it on Beer Fest when they were jerking off the toad?
Yes.
That was funny.
Is a blend of 3 dessert apples. Ooh. Granny Smith, red and golden delicious, creating a light and refreshing cider combined with black tea leaves that provides a refreshing and smooth hard cider. Needless to say, it's our rendition of an age-old classic, the Arnold Palmer. Oh, okay. On a hot day,
Palmer.
on a hot day, serve over ice with lemon, kick back, and feel refreshed. So it's
They're
almost
considering this a lemonade tea, but it's apples and black tea leaves. I am intrigued because Arnold Palmer is one of my favorite drinks.
yeah.
So I'm very intrigued.
So am I.
I look like an alcoholic with all these bottles.
And the blue toad has.
Glasses, by
And
the
look, the blue toad has sunglasses. The blue toad has sunglasses. He's
Well,
cool.
because it's summertime and he needs to cover his eyes from the sun.
And he wears his sunglasses at night.
Oh, that means he's cool.
I don't know the lyrics, but I'm gonna sing the melody anyway.
So, we're going to do the opening of the can test, the drink test, the draft test, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, who the fuck wants to pop it?
Ah, pop it.
Let him
We'll
pop
let
it.
Cranny do it.
He hasn't popped one in a while.
He's rubbing the toad.
Jesus.
It's going to be a horny toad, so it'll be like, rub it, rub it.
Oh!
Sounded awesome.
That was a fucking ninja pop.
We should like go through and just do pop compilations.
Oh no.
I'm still impressed with the Pepsi pop.
It's the same smell I got from the strawberry pretzel.
So sour.
Really?
Yeah, it smells like a sour ale.
And that's disturbing because it says semi-sweet.
And it says tea. I get
And-
no sort of those
Yeah.
smells at all.
Not a hint of fucking tea in that smell.
Well, the other one was a little...
Alright, hold on.
Douche your
I
glass.
need to douche my glass because that has strawberry flavoring in it.
And we want this to be fair and honest. Damn it.
That actually tasted like strawberry juice.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
Very light.
Very
Light as
light.
fuck.
Very light, very evil.
Very good, very good.
Danhausen for all you fans out there. Very nice, very evil.
It still smells like a sour even in the glass.
So if you want to do the thing, and I'll
I'll
try
give
it
it a
out
smell
here.
here.
Give it a
I
good
smell it better in the
close-up right
glass. It's a lot more better smelling in the glass. So, yeah, amber, as usual. Not much carbonation, no head.
there for the glass test. There you go. Thank you. It tastes like an apple cider.
Yeah.
There is no tea.
Yeah. There's
Blue Toad, Totally Hard Cider. Let's try it. I said hard.
No, I don't taste any tea at all.
Thurburst.
It's just an apple cider. You pour this in a glass with another cider.
I will say this though, even though the package lied, it is smooth.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not harsh.
They cannot brand this as a hard cider tea when it tastes like. Honestly, it tastes like an Angry Orchard apple ale. Like an Angry Orchard. It tastes like an Angry Orchard.
I don't taste a hint of tea in this at all. So, I mean, to me, that kind of lied.
That's an Angry Orchard. It tastes like a crisp apple Angry Orchard.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had an Angry Orchard, but I can see where you're coming from. It's just an apple cider. Not bad, but god damn it, I was so looking forward to something new.
I feel if they would have made it more with lemon than apples, it would have probably had more of a tea flavor. I gotta douche this glass.
I think the apples cancel out the tea.
I did too, or they did not soak the tea leaves long enough
Possibly, because
to get that tea flavor.
Because when you have an Arnold Palmer, I taste more lemon than I ever do tea.
Yes.
It is smooth.
When you have a good Arnold Palmer.
I mean, it goes down smooth AF.
Yeah, it does. I just think the apples canceled out the tea flavor, or if there was even lemon flavor in there.
But this says nothing about apples. That's the crazy thing.
It does. It does say it's
Okay.
brewed
I see.
with 3 different forms of apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't really advertise it on the
I
front.
I think those apples canceled out the tea taste.
Lou, I got some apples.
Lou, you got some too? Lou,
Yeah.
let's get together, let's take off our clothes and Lou. Butters, awesome.
If you wanted to turn this into a tea flavor, I think you could mix it to dilute the actual alcohol from it
Right.
with a sweet tea. I think it would taste more like a tea, not necessarily an apple palmer, but a different flavor of tea. So
It's almost maybe this could be a mixer.
it could be a mixer.
Like mix it together with another like an actual tea.
Yeah, I wouldn't mix it with a lemonade.
No. Like a regular tea, like black tea or sweet or.
I would mix this with a green tea. Actually.
Yes. Mix it with a green tea.
Well, it does kind of have the green leaf on the front there, so that I guess that's kind of right.
Yeah. So I
But sorry, no tea bag in here.
Yeah. So as a standalone drink, I was disappointed there was no tea in it.
False advertisement, 3.5.
Gotcha.
I'll give it a 4. I liked it still. It was still
It was
good.
tasty, but it pissed me off because it said
Right.
It lied!
It said Arnold Palmer, and it
I
tastes like apple.
wanted a hard cider goddamn tea, and I didn't get it.
If you want a hard cider tea, just go get fucking Twisted Tea, not this.
Yeah, and this is probably more expensive than Twisted Tea anyways.
Buy the can/bottle, probably.
But, I mean, yeah, cool packaging. I'll put it on the board for that. How can't we? But the fact that the only Apple advertising was on the back here and it wasn't on the front, I don't know. I'm going to give it a 3.5 too.
Here's a plug. If you really want a good Arnold Palmer alcoholic beverage, I don't know who the actual distributor is, but I usually get mine from the Got Beer distributor in Mechanicsburg. There's a plug for them. There is an actual Arnold Palmer drink. You've had them before when you came over to my place.
I think we have one in there.
We may have one in there, but it is very good. There's no bite, and it is a good, very lemonade tea.
I think we've actually reviewed it. It was very, very good. I know we have an extra one in there.
Because there is an Arnold Palmer, and then there is an actual Arnold Palmer lemonade.
Yes.
That is
But there's not a
straight
Mary
lemonade.
Palmer.
No, there's no Mary Palmer. Thank God.
Thank God.
That's fucked up.
Because that would just be weird.
However,
That'd be very salty.
How would you know?
As advertised as a tea, it is a very big letdown. I was not impressed. It just tastes like a Reds or a Angry Orchard.
Yeah. I wouldn't go...
And besides, I think those are probably cheaper anyways compared to this.
You might as well just get a
I'd
regular apple.
Honestly, it tastes more like a regular apple crisp Bold Rock than it did.
But if I'm in the mood for like an apple-based alcohol product, Angry Orchards is my go-to.
I think I prefer Reds over Angry Orchard, but
it's funny you bring that up because Reds versus Angry Orchards, that's our most popular episode in the whole series. We did this out in Vegas.
Yeah. But that was only to test which one tasted like apples. It was not a comparison.
Yeah, we had assholes commenting like,
you dumbasses, one's a cider, one's a beer. There's no comparison. Yeah, there is.
I haven't looked lately, but I know we had like thousands of hits on it.
So Angry Orchard's considered what, a beer?
Angry Orchard is a hard cider.
And then the Red's Apple Ale is an ale.
Is a beer. Is a apple flavored beer.
I honestly think you get more of a good red apple flavor from Reds.
Mm-hmm.
We had beer.
I thought so too.
We had beer on ice in the sink at the hotel in Vegas, and we decided to do battle between Reds and Angry Orchards on that trip. I think it was like season 2 we did this.
Yeah.
It was the most hit up episode in the whole series.
I will say, as far as a good apple flavor, this would rank up between Angry Orchard, Reds, and Bold Rock.
Yeah, I thought I felt an earthquake about a couple seconds ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh well.
Anyhow,
so I hope you enjoyed this episode featuring Blue Toad Toadally Hard Cider.
That is not tea.
Not tea.
So, yeah, it looks like the battery is going dead again, so we'll have to switch it out and move on to next week. Peace and chicken grease.